Lurvy Construction. So I think he can kind of help facilitate as well. I don't know what you want to see, if I'm gonna just walk outside and start from an outside view, or I'm kind of, whatever you want to do or see.
That'd be nice to meet you, Ryan. Yeah, no, that'd be great if we can kind of start on the outside and kind of go around the outside and then in. And then we can talk also about the adjacent property too, what's going on there. So.
Okay. So this is Lion Street right here. Here's the outside of it.
All right.
It's right on the corner. And I can walk over to, so you can see there's the, the first floor, which is below grade, second floor, third floor.
Can we see the those little dugout there or whatever? What retaining walls or whatever we got there?
Yeah, so this is going to be kind of the first floor patio.
And are we replacing those walls, or are we doing there?
Yeah, Ryan, what are we exactly replacing this with right here?
We talked about retaining walls.
It's like brick,
Block,
brick or block landscaping retaining walls.
Okay. Where you have that decorative brickwork, is there like on the side there to the go, if you pan to your left? That there. Yeah, that there. Is that a glass block in there, or what's in there?
Yeah, that's glass block.
Okay. It looked to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I had the idea of maybe doing some different color LED, like soft LEDs that don't like protrude out, but you can kind of do a cool different color show, and it's on the interior as well.
Cool.
Yeah, that really sounds neat. I like that.
Yeah, this is a cool little property because that interior courtyard is just like, it'll be a nice private space for the residents, little courtyard. So here's the gate. We'll be replacing that gate. What we're thinking is, if you can see across the street, if that comes in, see that black iron gate right there? Mm-hmm. Something like that, but just like a nice looking automatic gate.
Okay.
And residents will have some type of, like there's this stone thing we're looking at, maybe utilizing this as like a key fob or something like that for residents.
Great.
Here's the house next door. So this has the first floor unit will be accessible community space, 743 square feet. And the unit above it will be a residential apartment. This will be owned by Communities First. There will be an easement agreement between Communities First and the partnership, so for the full use of that accessible community space for the residents.
Okay. So what's the schedule to do that renovation work on that site?
We are getting that drawn up right now, and it's basically we'll start pretty much as soon as we close. And we'll, have it completed. I don't know how long it'll take, a couple months probably. Not near as long as the bigger building.
Yeah. So how is that? How will handicap access be handled there? Is that going in the front there, or what's the plan with that?
The ramp in the back. We're gonna make a ramp to the back here.
Be a ramp to the back.
Okay.
We'll have a ramp right here.
Okay. So you're going to have to repaint, I guess, repair and repaint everything, and new roof or whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't looked at the roof, but yeah, I mean, whatever we need to do, yeah, we'll have it just basically turnkey ready for the residents.
Okay. And where you're standing is going to be part of our parking lot, right?
Correct.
Is that another house there on the red building there to the right?
To the right. Yeah, I think that's another house.
That's the garage to the house next door.
Garage to the house next door to this.
Okay. All right. And so our parking, so the parking spaces are basically outside of the staircase area and everything?
Yep.
Okay. And all the parking, all the lots going to get milled and replaced?
Correct.
Okay. How do the eaves on the building look? Are they in, is that okay, or are they kind of a mess?
They're in various shape. I mean, they're in pretty good shape. There's some areas that it needs work. What's that?
New 2x6 that goes on there.
You have your new 2x6s that go on there. New roof.
So you guys are stripping off the whole roof, the roof sheeting and everything too, or is it just are we gonna kind of keep it in
Bad
place?
sheeting, yes.
What?
Yes, we're ripping off the roof and
Yes.
replacing the bad sheeting.
Replacing the bad sheeting.
Okay. And we don't have to cut any new access or venting or whatever in the existing wall. It's pretty much everything's remaining where it is. It looks like the bricks are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, correct. The brick's in really good shape.
Okay. Great.
Go around or inside?
Yeah, sure. Let's go around and take a look. So you're doing new storefront there on the entrance and all these. What's happening with
Yes.
the little pop outs?
What's that?
What's happening
Sorry?
with the little pop out windows there? The balcony, little Juliet balconies.
Right here. The windows will get replaced. I think the wood will be either repainted or replaced with like for like.
Okay.
And here's another gate that we'll have as well. And then we'll have a like a walking path right here with another gate for residents so they can walk through so they don't have to go all the way around.
Okay. Are we replacing the fencing, I assume, or I mean, with
Yes.
that new wood, wrought iron you're talking about?
That's correct. We do not want barbed wire around our
right.
Residents.
And how about the back fencing? Is that getting all replaced, as well?
Yeah. Yes.
That's all brick wall.
The brick wall's not. The brick wall will be. I mean, that's in really good shape. But we're, if it needs tuck pointing or any kind of repair, we'll repair it.
Okay. Can we look at that next door property just to get a view of what's behind us there? Just so I can get that guy, yeah. What's up the street?
Yeah, so this is the Carriagetown Historic District. So I'll just kind of.
So is
that
that property abandoned there, the one right next to us?
I don't know. It looks like it.
You certainly haven't cut the
go either
grass.
way. Yeah, I mean, they don't cut. Yeah, that's a lot of ferns or what. I call them ferns just to be generous, I guess. I mean, there's a car in the driveway, so I don't know.
Okay.
Looks like it might be, or they might,
Yeah.
Roof looks good.
It
yeah.
looks in decent shape. Okay. Are we doing new sidewalk and anything else, drive approach, etc.? That's all happening?
There'll be a new driveway, new drive approach. Are we redoing the sidewalk?
The city sidewalk?
Yeah. No, we know?
That's city sidewalk.
Yeah, the city sidewalk. So we're not doing the city sidewalk, but we're doing the driveway.
Okay. Are we putting a little fence around those sunken patios? Or are we doing anything?
I don't think so. Not like right here.
No fences up.
No.
Okay.
But they also have interior patios as well. I think each unit has 2 patios on the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah, each unit on the first floor has 2 patios. Second floor, I think maybe no, because of the walkway. So
we have to do some trimming on that tree, I assume.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll trim this tree. And then, I don't know, downtown Flint, you can see the larger building. Oh, that's the Durant, which is a luxury housing. In downtown Flint, it's just like 2 blocks away with the river. If I go in the middle of the street here, if you look down, the building at the far end, the red brick, you maybe can barely see.
Yeah.
That's called Factory 1. That's the first GM plant, General Motors plant ever.
Wow.
Now it's like an event space. It's got some like antique cars and memorabilia from General Motors, but it's a pretty famous spot.
Cool.
So this will be a ramp extending down here so that it's accessible. And then the other side, when we were back at the parking lot, that entrance, we'll have a lift.
Okay. I was wondering about that lift because I was wondering if you come out of that lift, and when we get over there, we can take a look, but it seems like you wouldn't have enough headroom to come out of the side of that lift and go, or underneath the stairs. Is that?
Yeah, I think
Stairs are getting removed and rebuilt.
stairs are getting removed and rebuilt.
Both of these are.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into a unit maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
See if I can.
So all the demising walls are block.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And does that go all the way up to the roof, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we're keeping most of the stud walls the way they are. There might be some units, especially for the accessible units, that we remove and move them around. But as you can see, it's stripped right down to the studs. So when we say a gut rehab, I mean it's not non-occupied.
Yeah, there's not much to gut.
Exactly. I guess it's not a gut rehab, just a rehab. A prior gut, then a rehab.
There you go. So, I mean, are there any structural drawings that are going to be needed? I mean, obviously the stairs and stuff, but all the balconies and anything that they're changing, where you're changing the interior space, those interior walls.
Yeah, there's structural drawings.
Okay, the one that we had didn't have any, so that's why I'm just asking.
Well, I can look at it. I can look at it and see if I can get it to you.
Okay. So all those balcony joists are they they're coming through the wall, or are they just how they tied into those walls?
Yeah, I think they're cantilevered, aren't they? Yeah.
So we're gonna we're gonna reuse those, or are we gonna put anything on those, or are we sistering them, or what's happening there?
We're going to attach to the existing structural wall is what the new structural drawings show.
Okay. So we're effectively taking those down and replacing them. Is that what it is?
Correct. Yeah, with all new. Yep.
Okay. What's happening in the courtyard? Do we have a landscape plan for that? Is it remaining pretty much as it is, or are we doing anything different in there?
We do not have a landscape plan as of yet. We are, that's kind of one of the next steps is to see what we want to do. So, I mean, we're going to be taking out this middle island thing. Ripping up the concrete.
Ripping all the concrete out so we can do all our underground from the mechanical room to the units.
Yeah, ripping out that brick and ripping out this right here. And then we're going to work with the architect landscape to get a plan going. I mean, this can be a really cool space, we think, but we want to kind of spend some time on it to make it, how we want it.
Yeah, it could be nice.
Yeah, really good amenity.
Is there a sump? Is there a drain? Is everything in there drained to a sump, or how's that interior courtyard drain?
Right now, I don't know. It will. I mean, it will before it's done.
Good.
Yeah, and I don't really see a lot of water after it rains, so I don't really know honestly I don't know that we had
one buried underneath.
Yeah, because I mean I haven't seen water collect in here I've ever been here. I've been here in winter and spring and summer, and I've never seen it collect, and it looks pretty dry. So I don't know, but like Ryan said, we will have it drained appropriately.
Is there a storm drain in the street out in front that it could tie into, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we replacing the water service? Is that going to get replaced from the street into the building?
Yes, with ductile iron.
Okay. And then inside, are you using all
Macy can
PEX?
tell you about that.
Are you guys using
You
all
have that-
PEX, or what do you
Right.
get? What kind of plumbing or supply and waste are you going to be using?
PVC and PEX.
PVC and PEX. Okay, great. So all the electrical will be new. All the plumbing's new. All the HVAC is new.
New sprinkler system.
New sprinklers.
Mechanical room. Mechanical, electrical, plumbing. Go to the second floor? Yeah. Go to the second floor.
Sure.
Basically, it looks like all we've left with is a box.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a box in really good condition as far as the structure.
It's in surprisingly
See
good
the-
condition, considering it's been sitting there for so long. I don't even see mold or anything, which is interesting.
Right. No, I know. Yeah, we've been through here. The first time we went through here, it was like, what? Where? How did no water create any of these, problems? But just.
So on the floor, the sub, are we gonna put gypcrete down, or are we gonna? What are we doing for sound transmission for that between the floors, or is that gypcrete already there?
No, it's MDF board here now. The MDF board gets ripped up in new 3/4 inch plywood.
Okay.
Sound, I would insulate from down below. Sound insulation. It does not call for gypcrete.
So so we're getting new balconies on those interior that interior space right there.
Yes.
Okay,
New walkways and new balconies.
great. It looks really pretty nice.
This is going to be a sweet place for people to live. I mean, a couple blocks from downtown Flint. This will fill up fast. This little private courtyard. I mean, it's in like a historic neighborhood that's kind of, seen a lot of investment. I mean, I can walk to a couple different, pre-COVID, you can walk to a couple different pubs, all the restaurants in downtown, go see a show. There's Atwood Stadium, which is the soccer football stadium that's literally a 5-minute walk. Just good unit layouts, nice windows. You got little touches, like these little glass block stuff.
Uh-huh.
I know, it's just.
So we're just painting up. Are we skinning those block walls and the brick walls, or are we just painting them over?
They get furred out an inch and a half.
Okay.
Yep. For the new electrical plugs and insulation.
Okay. Good. So we're just burying it all. Okay. So anywhere where there's any kind of paint at all, it's going to get buried anyway.
Well, the windows that he just showed you, that is to stay.
Okay. That's kind of a little. Is that dining room area that we have where we have these little windows?
I don't know how this unit's laid out. I mean, obviously this wall's staying right here, so I bet you the kitchen would be like right here when you come in. That's what I assume. And then this would probably be like the living room, your little dining area right here. Closet, bathroom, or I don't have the drawings with me, so I don't know exactly what he's gonna do.
Looks nice. Be spacious units too.
Yeah. No problem marketing these at those rents, Macy.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is gonna go like hotcakes.
we just run up to the third floor and just check the underside of the roof there for a second? So we're putting new ventilation, new insulation, obviously.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, at least all your demos done.
Yeah.
Should go quickly.
We
What's
just
the
got to
schedule?
get the investor to get going.
What's your construction schedule timeline look like? What are you guys thinking?
I think it's 8 months.
Yeah, starting in August sometime. I mean, wait.
I mean, you're already pretty much dried in, right? So
Yeah, for the most part.
are we replacing those railings with wood, or are we putting in metal railings there?
Metal railings.
Metal, okay. Good. Yeah, it looks real nice. Looks like it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to see up here?
No, I think that's it. Let me just see if I got any more things on my list while I got you guys there.
Yeah, man. Now's your only chance. You gotta, if you don't say anything now, you gotta approve it, and we gotta move on.
All right. Green requirements. You guys have anything that's gotta get done for green? For green.
Yeah, it's National Green Building and NGBS Silver.
Okay.
So we've got a consultant on that, and he basically filled out the paperwork. She's taking care of a lot of the submittals, and according to her, we are, we meet all the criteria and have well over enough points to achieve that certification.
Okay. So we're gonna add draft stopping into the attic. Is that right, or is that between each unit, or is it going to be just on whatever? How's that going to work?
Well, can you repeat that?
For fire in the attic, are we gonna have draft stopping between each unit, or are we gonna?
Yes. Block walls go up all the way through.
Oh, they
And
do.
where we do not, we will have draft stop.
Okay, awesome. Okay, we're replacing the stairs and the balconies.
2 of them.
Looks like there was on the ground floor. I didn't see any. There's no evidence of kind of moisture coming through the wall from the exterior. But so we're not planning on doing anything with in terms of French drain or anything around the bottom, or any kind of
Just there'll be a new drain inside them exterior patios.
Okay.
When we do the new walls, that concrete will come out, and then there is an existing drain there that we'll check or see
Okay.
what needs to be done there.
All right. We're getting all new electrical service into the building as well?
Correct.
Okay. We're just using electric, everything's electric here, no gas in this building, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So even the washer dryers, the dryers are going to be electric?
Yes.
Okay. Are we going to have disposals?
Yes.
Okay.
Garbage disposals for the sinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How about microwaves? Are we doing microwaves?
No, we're not gonna offer microwaves. I mean, they can get a microwave.
Okay. So range hoods, we're going to have range hoods, and then we're going to pipe to exterior on that?
Yes.
Okay. I think there's in the units, or we're providing just washer and dryer hookup. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, so in the units, we're providing washer, dryer, hookup, and then we are also providing a laundry room on the first floor with a couple, I forget how many washer dryers, just just as an extra amenity.
Okay. Just in terms of the courtyard landscaping, you guys think it's going to be mostly like a landscape thing? We're not doing like some kind of like, are we doing barbecues or anything like that down there? Or,
No, probably not barbecues. The only thing we've tossed the idea of just doing some type of water feature,
Okay.
probably small water feature, just something that's pleasant to, look down upon, or residents can kind of gather in a semi-enclosed outdoor space, just to foster, a sense of community for the building. But yeah, I don't know that we're not gonna encourage the open flames in here.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. I think. Let's see. So just in terms of your permitting, where are we at in terms of the permit process there?
We expect to get the permit very shortly. I think there was one more comment on a civil drawing that had to just kind of, I don't know what it was, but
Make sure about the handicap parking.
oh yeah, it was make sure you mark that there's a van accessible handicap space. So
Okay.
as soon as the surveyor gets that back to the city and the city looks at it and says, okay, I expect to get the permit.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Let me just ask, Dave, just in your company, it looks like you guys.
Dave or Ryan?
Dave, Lurvy.
Okay, yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, sorry, Ryan. So are you going to be like the project manager, Ryan, or is
Yeah, the job superintendent.
Oh, you're the superintendent. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been with Lurvy?
5 years since he's
5
been in
years.
business.
Oh, great. Have you guys done? I mean, I know it looks like you've done some more commercial stuff. Is this kind of like in your wheelhouse, pretty much? You guys are comfortable with it?
Yes, I'm in the process right now doing a 33 unit and just finished up a 75 unit with 17 additional townhouses all on the same property about 3 miles away from here.
Okay, cool. And how many people work at Lurvy right now, do you think, roughly?
In the field, we probably got 17 to 20.
Okay. How many? So you got quite a few projects going on right now.
Correct.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, looks like you guys are ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen, thanks a lot, guys. I mean, this is perfect. Just want to get a chance to see what it is, what we got going around it. And it definitely helps to look at it rather than, I wish I was there, but it helps a lot to look at it just to see the plans.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely helps to take a look for sure.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll turn out nice, like Coolidge. It looks like it's going to be kind of it's going to be a very 1950s vibe or 60s vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely its own little, even though, funny enough, we looked at to make it historic, and we didn't think we had enough to get a historic approval on it, which is kind of, I thought should be for sure, but yeah, it's unique, and it'll be really cool for the neighborhood and the city.
Yeah. All right, Macy, anything you want to add?
No, I mean, it looks surprisingly intact for what it is. I'm just shocked.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at a building normally I've seen some buildings that have been like open like that to that weather, and it's a mess. So I'm surprised at how good it looks. That's great.
We told you, man. Why are you surprised? You shouldn't be surprised.
I just figured, I saw it from the outside, Mike. I just figured the inside would be completely collapsed, to be very candid.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So it's good news.
Yeah.
That's why we were so confident talking to you about it and saying it's really, really good shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it was built solid. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Brick house, if we want to get into like 70s genre.
That's right. All right. Well, thanks, Matt and Macy. Let me know if you have any other questions. And yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Great day.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.